And another reason why I didn't want to bring this out like this is because these people have already gained enough off of us, man. They've already gained enough of us. They gained our subscribers. They done got our subscribers and turned our subscribers against us. You know, they using the subscribers against Erica to throw shade. I believe that they're responsible for the fake T pages because you don't see the T pages say anything about them or anyone in that circle.
Hold on for a minute, let me count mine. You know. Ask me what I'm doing, just grinding. Haters wanna hate, let them hate, never mind them. Be more bins, tryna reach the next plateau. And I can't stop till I achieve my goals. Keep a couple feeds inside the photos, so official with the vibe, you can kick up my zone. Hold on for a minute, let me count mine. You know.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Damian Cryer, and I am back with another video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed, and amazing day today. If you have not subscribed to the Cryer family, all you gotta do is turn that bell on, subscribe to the channel, but being subscribed to the channel only means you are subscribed. In order to get the notifications every time I drop a video on the Cryer family, you must turn on that bell with the vibrating symbol, so that way, every time I upload a video, all of you guys will get the notification. I will also be dropping the link to my reaction channel in the description box down below. So go over to my reaction channel and check it out. I'm dropping reactions every day over there. Well, supposed to be dropping reactions over there every day, but lately I haven't, you know. So today, you know, a few events have occurred, you know, that caught me off guard, you know, and I feel like, you know, I have to respect that. You know, I can't help the way that I feel, you know, as a man. I have to respect that and, you know, just keep it pushing forward. But, you know, the reason for this particular video right here, this video right here is going to be me exposing myself today. I'm going to throw myself under the bus. I'm going to be going over some messages between me and my ex that occurred right around the first part of July. If you guys remember, the first part of July is when me and Erica both went live on YouTube and was kind of like talking reckless to each other. You know, I said some things, you know, that hurt her feelings and stuff like that. And, you know, we both was just kind of like talking crazy to each other. But I've since taken my live down, and I believe Erica has since taken hers down. The messages that I'm gonna be sharing with you guys today, when I say my ex, I don't mean between me and Erica. I mean between the ex before Erica. You guys all know who that is. You know, I didn't really want to do this video because, you know, I feel like when I do stuff like this and I give those people over there any type of attention, I feel like that they stealing from us, our views, our subscribers, you know, turning our family members against us. And, you know, but it comes a time where you just have to say, the hell with it. Because I know like people always like, Mr. Cryer, you always say that you got receipts, you gonna drop receipts, but you never do, you always back out. People feel like that this woman has something over my head, where she has nothing over my head. I remember a while back when I was with this woman, she did me so dirty. She actually recorded me talking to one of my kids' mom, you know, and that was just like, just straight up dirty, man, you know, and just lied about other things that I didn't do, or that I did do, or that I didn't say, or that I did say. And before I go over these messages with you guys, Erica, I mean, it's probably not going to really matter now, but Erica, she's aware that I do have messages on my laptop, but she's, you know, she's aware of some of the context of the messages, but it's like, I don't think that she really believed everything that I told her that was in the messages. So I'm gonna be going over these messages with you guys. But before I go over these messages with you guys, and the reason why I said throwing myself under the bus because when she had reached out to me during that short time, I did respond. And there was times that she continued to text me and I didn't respond, but then she kept texting me 9, 10 o'clock at night. So I was like, the hell with it. And I responded. And I didn't want Erica to see my responses. Now, my responses weren't that bad, but still, the fact that I responded. And one of the problems that Erica definitely had with me was like my exes reaching out to me, you know, conversating with them. And, you know, when I look back at things, I'm like, damn, you know, how would I feel if her exes was reaching out to her and she was entertaining them? At the time, I didn't feel like I was entertaining her when she texted me. I guess I didn't look at it like that. But I want you guys to look at this stuff with an open mind. And I really don't even care if y'all have my back or not. You know, I just want y'all to look at this with an open mind. And remember, this was the time, around the time that Drake was born. I was hurt. I was told that Erica was with her ex at a restaurant. I was told that Erica was meeting up with this man and that they had been texting back and forth and stuff. So this all happened during that short period of time. And so, you know, it was like, so Erica, she knows about the messages. She's never seen the messages. So I'm going to be reading from my laptop, but I'm also going to be posting them, inserting them in this video. I don't have my ex name in my phone anymore. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to actually blur out the phone number, but I'm gonna keep enough of it so she would see it and know that I'm not lying. The messages came from her. And so some people would ask, well, why would you want to come with this video now after all this time? Because I feel like, there was a lot of damage done, and I feel like me not showing Erica these messages, it kind of like made her distrust me more, and I don't blame nobody but myself because, I see people firing shots at me all the time on the internet. I don't ever say nothing, man. I always say what I'm gonna do. I never do it. So, and also we're gonna be talking about this recording. I dropped a video a few months back and said that if they kept talking crap, that I was gonna drop a recording about me communicating with their exes. And I got that in the shuffle somewhere. I don't delete nothing off my laptop. So guys, my dates may be a little bit off. That's why I said, look at this with the open mind. Let's just say around the time Drake was born, me and Erica had fell out real bad. Again, like I said earlier, we both went live on each other, and it got really bad on the internet. During that time, I had blocked Erica's number because when we get into arguments, and I said this in an earlier video, whenever me and Erica get into arguments and stuff, I figure that she's gonna block me anyway. So I'll end up blocking her, but I'll only block her for like a day or so, maybe even a couple hours, just to, just to be petty or whatever. So normally if I block Erica or she, or whatever the case is, she would call me privately. So on this particular day, let me see which day it was. I want to get all my dates right, guys. Okay. This had to be on July 2nd because the first message that I got from my ex was on July 3rd. I want to make sure I got these dates right. Let me make sure. Okay. Because she had, okay. Here we go. Okay. On, I believe it was July 2nd. My phone was in a room on my dresser because I have my earbud in my ear so I can walk away without having my phone on me and I can know if someone's calling me. On that particular day, I received a private call, unavailable, whatever, no name caller. So I went in the room and looked and it showed there was a private call on my phone. So I missed the call. So a few seconds later, it rung again, same thing, private number. I answered the phone, I was like, what's up, Erica? I was happy to hear from her because we hadn't talked for a couple of days since the live went down and all that. So she said, "This is not Erica." And I was like, "Oh, this is such and such, such and such." You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't have to really say names. So I was like, "What's going on?" She was like, "Well, can you unblock me so I can make sure that you're not recording me? I need to talk to you." So I was like, "Okay." So I unblocked her number. Now her number has been blocked since the breakup, which happened last September, October. I can't remember really the exact date and stuff like that, but it was somewhere in September, October. So I dug through my messages, found her, because I didn't want to delete none of the messages between me and her. So I went back and found her number, and I unblocked her number. And I texted her and said, "Okay, what's up?" So she called me, and she was asking me, was I okay? And I was like, "Well, of course I'm okay. Like, what do you mean?" She was like, "Well, I see what happened on the internet, you know," which to my surprise, I was shocked too that she had called me. You know, now she had called me once before. I want to say it had to be around December or January. And Erica, she can actually sign off on this. Man, Erica was in the kitchen cooking chicken one night. It was like 10 or 11 o'clock at night. And my phone rings, and I looked at Erica and I said, "It's a Texas number. I never seen this number." She said, "Answer, answer it." I answered the phone. I was like, "Hello?" She was like, "You know who this is?" I was like, "No, who is it?" She said, "This is such and such." My response was, "What do you want?" And she said, "You're not happy to hear from me?" I said, "What do you want?" And so she was like, basically, "F you. I was calling to check on you." So she hung the phone up on me. We never talked again. So basically, I'm not trying to confuse you guys. I just want to give you guys detail by detail on how this all jumped off. So basically, while she was on the phone talking to me, again, this was July 2nd, Saturday, July 2nd, because these messages right here start July 3rd at 8:40 a.m. in the morning. So the call was very, very short. She was explaining to me that she was on her way to get a bathing suit. And if the significant other is watching this video, he would know I'm not lying. How would I possibly know that she was going to get a bathing suit on July the 2nd? How could I possibly know that? So she was saying that she was on her way to get a bathing suit, and she was telling me that she had seen the video, and told me to keep my head up, and asked me, you know, if I ever needed to talk, that she's there for me, this and that. So I wasn't really satisfied that I was talking to her, because I was hoping that it would have been Erica, but it wasn't Erica. So I made up excuses off the phone, and I hung the phone up. So everything was all quiet. And at that time I was contemplating on, damn, should I reach out to Erica and tell her what's going on? But then I started seeing stuff on the internet, and I was like, you know, maybe this ain't a good time to be putting this on her shoulder like this, you know, with the baby been born recently. And then me telling her that I was gonna beat her for her. And then I changed my mind and, you know, took her home and stuff and kind of hurt her feelings a little bit or whatever. And so I was like, it wasn't an appropriate time for me to reach out. So the very next morning, guys, now remember, this was all July 2nd. I'm gonna speed this up, fast forward. The very next morning, which is Sunday, July 3rd, 8:40 a.m., I get a text message from the ex. It reads as follows: "Good morning. I just seen your video. I'm proud of you for being the bigger person. Keep it up." Now, I made that live video probably the first, but I ended up taking that video down, and I ended up doing an apology video to the people and to Erica as well for my behavior. So I never responded to this message right here. Sunday, now remember, you guys are gonna see this. And I didn't delete nothing. I didn't water the messages down. It's all 100% real. I'm gonna read Sunday, July 3rd one more time at 8:40 a.m. Pay attention to the times, guys. Good morning, I just seen your video. I'm proud of you for being the bigger person. Keep it up. That same night, Sunday, July 3rd, 10:07 p.m. at night. Are you okay? Question mark. Just wanted to check on you. I still didn't respond. Then she texted me again. The YouTube drama and just making sure, or no, she said, yeah, the YouTube drama and just making sure you are mentally okay. So that was 3 text messages I had got from her. I had never responded. Finally, on the 3rd text message, it was at 10:19 p.m. So it was several minutes later. I text her back, and you guys will see my message as well. My messages are the ones in the blue. Her messages are the ones in the gray. I text back finally. I said, I made a mistake yesterday and apologized for it. And I'm good. What about you? You cool. That was what I sent her. She texted me back. I'm okay, just dealing with a lot of emotions. Then she says, without me even responding, but I deserve respect and it's clearly not going to happen in this situation. Time will tell. Next message. Honestly, the way things are going, they probably do have another chance. Another message. Okay. It says, I understand, but I shouldn't have to deal with the disrespect and more due to them having a baby together. I just want to be happy and drama free. When she used to text me, that's how she texts. She won't text everything out in one long. She would text and then send it, then send another message. I hate when people do that because they're iPhones. You can text a whole paragraph. So, here's where I come in at. Again, I'm in the blue. I say, because she's sending me all this stuff, so I just, she's like, she feel like that she's not getting the proper respect, talks about them having a baby together and just saying that she just wants to be happy and drama free, which made me think that there was some underlying things going on. So I text her back finally, and because I text really slow because I'm like, is this chick trying to set me up or whatever the case is, and I know that she's been in cahoots with my other exes for some weird reason. And so it then tied in with other people, and I'm like, this is crazy, man. So I was real skeptical. So I texted her, I said, is he spending less time at home and you think he's around her more? I'm just asking because I don't really hang out around her like that since she gave birth, which was the truth. since she had given birth, we had got into it. Erica got mad at me because I had broke my promise. When I seen the baby born, I was hurt, I was heartbroken, and I didn't hide it from her. You know, I told her. But then after time went by, I was like, shoot, skip that. You know, I want my family back. So she texted me immediately. She said he makes up excuses to be gone. And she has been texting his phone. So I text back again, me throwing my own self under the bus again in front of you guys. I says, I'm truly sorry this happened. I was there for support, but that was as far as I wanted to go. That's why we fell out over the internet recently, because I backed out. Don't nothing surprise me anymore. And I said nothing surprises me anymore is when she was saying basically that he makes up excuses to leave. She was basically telling me that there was some stuff already going on behind the scenes before the baby was born. And then she texts back, honestly, nothing surprises me as well. Then she says her ass need the money. She is going to make another video. I don't know if she was referring to her making another video about me or making a video about them when me and Erica had fell out. And I didn't regret helping her out, but I just regret the promise I was making because it wasn't about views. It was just about support, and I believe I did mislead her, and that was definitely on me. And then I said, make no mistake, I seen the hurt. And the reason why I said that is because during that time, you know, I had made like a series of videos, you know, telling Erica that I wanted to beat her with her. You know, I wanted to really, you know, make this happen. And then when the baby came, I just felt different, I guess. You know, for the moment, it was like a temporary thing. You know, it was a temporary thing. But I did say that, you know, and I also let my ex know that, you know, I seen the hurt in Erica's eye, and basically that I can't really blame her for being upset at me because I made those promises, you know, and I wanted to be there for support, you know, basically, and this wasn't about views or none of that stuff, okay? You guys have put your own spin on it, you know, however y'all want, get your bag. Then she texts back, she says, it's okay, don't feel bad. What is for you is for you, and you deserve that and more. My ex is telling me that what is for me, and I deserve that and more. So I text her back. I said, I don't feel, now remember guys, this all went down in this one day, which was the 3rd, okay? Okay, where am I at? Okay, deserve that, okay. Okay, so I text back, I don't feel bad at all. Actually, I'm at peace with it all. I just really wish you wouldn't have gotten involved in this situation, because I think we both know it's going to probably get messy, especially if they are talking. I was basically letting her know, you know, that I was at peace with it all, you know, basically in so many words, you know, I accept little man, you know, I'm at peace. I mean, I was at peace, obviously, when I found out that Erica was pregnant. So for me to be with her and still be around her, that shows that I was at peace. So it didn't really bother me. So my ex texts me back. She says, I wish I didn't as well. As far as she wished that she didn't get involved. She says, I wish I didn't as well. Like I said, she said Kay hacked the drama. I think she just said I hate the drama, she misspelled it. She says, I just want to be happy and left alone. Then she texted again and said, keep smiling. I said, always, and you do the same. So let's keep scrolling. So when I said always and you do the same, she texted me back. She said, thank you so much. Then she says, I'm here if you need me. And then she texted me again after she said, thank you so much, I'm here if you need me. She says, I'll just be doing homework and relaxing tomorrow. Okay. So back to what I was saying. She said, thank you so much, I'm here if you need me. And she said, I'll just be doing homework and relaxing tomorrow. Sorry about that, guys. I had to get my son. He was trying to get in the camera, but we're just practicing keeping our children off the camera. So, okay, back to what I was saying. Okay, I think I said, okay, she said, you are so right, thank you. I hope you have a good night too. So I text back, I said, just so you know, I don't know this man, speaking of her dude, like that, but I don't think he's going to walk away from y'all just because he has a newborn. I think it's probably just a lot for him to absorb at the moment. And now that the baby has been posted on the internet, it's probably just a lot to deal with. I'm sure he wants the same piece. Again, I'm deflecting because I don't know if she's trying to set me up or not. Again, she did record me before talking to one of my kids' mother on the phone. Blatantly recorded me. For what reason? I don't know. So after I sent her that text message, she says, trust me, it's way more than that, but we will see where things go. So she basically was letting me in on a little bit that something's going on within them two, even before the baby got here. She was letting me know that they already having problems. I'm gonna read that again. You guys will see that too. Trust me, it's way more than that, but we will see where this goes. Then she says, have a good night. Now I'm gonna scroll back up to make sure I got my dates lined up. So all this was July 3rd. This was all just within a few minutes of, text messaging. So that's it for that thread. Now, we're gonna get down to Wednesday, July 6th at 7:12 p.m. So now 3 days go by. I didn't block her number back. I don't know if I just forgot to block the number back. Some of you probably gonna find it hard to believe, but it's true. I really don't care. It's true. For whatever reason, I didn't block her number back, whatever the case was. So Wednesday, July 6th at 7:12 p.m., I get a text message from her phone number. It says, hey, sorry to reach out, but I would like to have a conversation about you and her boyfriend's name. Are you free to talk? Now, before I tell you guys what my response was, after I had talked to her already, or whatever, text messages, I already feel like, this chick probably setting me up. That's why I was deflecting in my text messages, letting them know, hey, I hope that things work out for y'all. I hope that y'all make it, because I don't want them to ever believe in any form or fashion that I'm ever jealous of their relationship, because I personally don't care about it. As you guys know, me and that lady was not together that long. We were together for a small, short period of time. Y'all know, I got my own crib. I was always loving to be at my own house. A lot of videos we did right here at my house. Or I would go to her house and film videos and come back to my house and edit them. If she's honest with you guys, she'll tell y'all that that's the truth. But we know she probably won't be honest with you guys based off of what we already seen. History does one thing, repeat itself over and over. So I already feel some type of way, because I'm still saying, damn, I should be telling Erica this stuff. At the time, man, Erica wasn't talking because of the situation. And I shouldn't even been talking to this woman right here. I shouldn't even have responded to her, but I did. So after she sent me this message Wednesday, July 6th at 7:12 p.m., hey, sorry to reach out, but I would like to have a conversation about you and such. Are you free? I text her back. And this is the reason why I said what I just told you guys. I said, if he's in on the conversation, then yes. I don't want to go behind his back and have a conversation without him present. She said, he's right here. I said, that's fine. Boom. A few minutes later, the phone rang. He was on the phone. She was on the phone. And I did express to them, if y'all record me, oh well, it don't even really matter. Talking about squashing the beef. He wanted to meet up at a park or whatever, shake hands, do a handshake, show people how two men can, come together and squash the beef. So I told him I would think about it, but I knew in my heart I wasn't going to meet him at the park. I also expressed to him and her on the phone that I was not going to do anything to hurt Erica, and I wasn't going to do anything to be trying to hurt Erica. But based off the message that she sent me on July 6th at 7:12 p.m., hey, sorry to reach out, but I would like to have a conversation about you and such. Are you available? Are you free to talk? That message right there put me in the mindset that that guy didn't know that me and her had a conversation on July 2nd and that we had exchanged messages on July 3rd. He had no idea that we had a small communication. Now I know these are a lot of messages, guys. It looked like that we talked over a period of months, but it wasn't. The messages are all from the 3rd. All those messages are from the 3rd. And then the last 1, 2, 3, 4 are from the 6th. So, which lets me know that apparently, so even while we were on the phone talking about squashing the beef, she had never at any time, and she was very close on the call, very close, because every time me and him would talk and say something or whatever, I could hear her in the back saying, yep, I know that's right. So at the time, it didn't dawn on me that she never told him that she had recently, 3 days earlier, had communicated with me on the phone. So I just felt like, that's kind of messed up, because I felt like, she's doing him the same way that she did me. She sent me messages. No, it wasn't. Well, some of the messages were in the beginning that you guys heard. But on the phone, where she was telling me for the short, brief conversation that me and her had by ourselves. This is before this conversation jumped off 3 days later. When me and her had because we only had one conversation. That one conversation that we had took place the day after I went live, which was the 2nd. That's the only time we had talked since that breakup last year. Besides when she called me that day when I was in the kitchen with Erica and asked me was I happy to hear from her. So I just felt like, they only reached out to me. Well, I felt like that she had only reached out to me behind that guy's back because she seen the live that I did and figured that, well, Erica was out the picture. And at that time, I really thought that me and Erica was done because she felt so betrayed on how I did her after she had the baby, because I was hurting. When I seen the baby face, it looked just like his dad. I guess it was like just a freaking reality smack for me in the face. But I feel like that when this lady called me the day after the live, she was calling me to let me know that, she said that she's on her way to get a bathing suit. This one she asked me to unblock her and FaceTime her so she can see that I'm not recording her. And she was in her car or her SUV, whatever, and she was saying that she was on her way to get a bathing suit that day. And she was also expressing to me how she felt like that Erica been texting him a lot and how he been disappearing a lot. He makes up excuses to leave the house. I always felt like it was a setup. And the reason why, Erica knew I had these messages, but I never gave these messages and let Erica see these messages. but I did tell her the context of these messages. Because I didn't know, I knew Erica would have released them. Y'all know Erica's not a joke when it comes to stuff like that. She will release them. I didn't want to let Erica get her hands on these messages because I was afraid that she would have released them immediately. I wanted to save these messages in case they did record me and try to come at me, and I was going to drop these messages and show proof that I'm not lying, you know. But at the same time, I feel like I have nothing to lose in a way, you know. My relationship ended on the internet, you know, and you know it's mostly my fault, you know. And you know, I feel bad about it and everything, and all I can do is just try to move on from it. Am I going to try to fix it and repair it? Of course I am. I'm not going to just throw the towel in and just walk away, because doing that shows that I don't care. I care very much. So if I get shot down, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to try, because I do care for this woman a great deal, and I'm speaking of Erica. So these are the messages right here, guys. I do have a recording of one of the exes. I don't want to say right now his or hers, but I do have a recording. I just have to shuffle through messages, because during that time I was hiding stuff, taking stuff out of my phone, putting it in my laptop, because I knew if Erica would have got to it, as angry as she was, which I don't blame her, she had every right to be angry, the things that they were doing. And I didn't want Erica getting her hands on none of that stuff. So I took it off my phone and put it in my computer. Erica knew about the messages right here. She had never seen them, but she knew that they were in my computer. She asked me about them a few times, but she never pushed the issue. But I know that it angered her that I would never release them. So right now, you know, this is it, guys. You know, here it is. So it is what it is, man. So I want to say thank you guys for watching this video. People wanted to see the messages. People thought I was lying. People thought I was capping. People thought I was holding these messages because them people had something over my head. They don't have nothing over my head. I don't give a crap if they did. They can't do nothing to hurt me or my brand. They never could, never will. And another reason why I didn't want to bring this out like this is because these people have already gained enough off of us, man. They've already gained enough of us. They gained our subscribers. They done got our subscribers and turned our subscribers against us. You know, they using the subscribers against Erica to throw shade. I believe that they're responsible for the fake T pages, because you don't see the T pages say anything about them or anyone in that circle. It's just about me and Erica. And so it's like, you know, I feel like I have nothing to lose, man. So this is it. So I'm gonna end this off. I love you guys, man. Until next time, I'm Damian Cryer. I'm gonna see you on the next video.